There's a flicker in the hallway light, like it's trying to rewrite the night. Every shadow feels familiar, like it's learned the shape of us. I was walking through the echoes, like they were still alive, never knowing I was staying inside a moment I survived. You were never really here now, just a picture in my mind. But I kept you like a promise that I couldn't leave behind. And I didn't see the chains were made of yesterday. I stepped out of the memory where you were everything I'd be. Every voice I used to trust turned to dust and turned to rust. I was drowning in a version that was never meant to stay. Now I'm learning how to breathe again outside what we became. There's a rhythm in the silence that feels lighter than before, like the weight I used to carry doesn't own me anymore. Every fragment of the feeling that I swore I couldn't break turns into a fading outline that I no longer need to chase. I thought I'd lose myself in leaving, but I found what I forgot, that I was more than just a story that your memory had taught. And the further that I go, the less I need to know. I stepped out of the memory and it finally let me be. Every scar I thought would stay is just a map I walked away. I was living in a shadow that was never really mine. Now I see the world in front of me for the very first time. If I had known the truth inside, would I still have stayed that night? Or would I let it fall apart before it reached my heart? I stepped out of the memory where I used to lose myself completely. Every echo turned to air, every weight dissolved in there. I don't need what used to hurt me to define who I became. Now I'm walking into something new without looking back again. I'm not there anymore. I'm not there. Just the memory stays behind, and I move forward. Don't rush. Don't rush. walked in like a midnight song, something I could lean on. Didn't say much, didn't have to try. I could read it in your eyes. Got that slow kind of confidence, like you don't need no evidence. Every move just pulls me in, like I've known you all my life again. We don't gotta say a word, let the silence do the work. Stay till sunrise, we don't need a reason why. Let the moment take control, let it move us nice and slow. One more drink, one more smile, let's get lost here for a while. If it's just you and I tonight, yeah, that feels just right. Like a melody playing back inside of me. Close enough, I feel your breath, like we're dancing on the edge. No past, know what it means, no thinking in between. Just this second, just this vibe, just your hand locked into mine. We don't need to make it last, just don't let this moment pass. Stay till sunrise, leave the world on the outside. We ain't gotta make a plan, just go with it while we can. One more touch, one more glance, we don't need a second chance. If it's just you and I tonight, yeah, that feels just right. Forget, even if it's all we get. Stay till sunrise, just stay. There's a shadow in the hallway where your laughter used to stay. Every step I take is echoing a version of yesterday. I was reaching for a promise we were never meant to keep. Now I'm standing in the silence of a love that couldn't speak. Tried to be the shelter from your rain, but you were already walking through the pain. We were the last light fading in the dark, trying to save every fragile part. I gave you all the truth I had to give, but you couldn't find a way to let it live. Now I'm standing where you're leaving left its mark, learning how to breathe with a broken heart. There's a fire in the words you never said, burning quietly inside my head. Every memory keeps circling back, like a train slipping off the track. I was chasing something more than just a flame. Never thought I'd only have your name. Every piece of what we couldn't stronger than the love we used to know. If I could turn back time somehow, would I still be standing here right now? Or would I see the cracks before they showed and never walk this road? You were my fire. Now I'm my behind the pain. You were never mine to keep or claim. Now I'm rising from the pieces you let go, stronger than the man you used to know. Let the quiet carry what we couldn't say. I'll stand alone, but I won't fade away. Neon's fading on a midnight walk. Last few shadows in the hall. The stacking chairs on the other side, killing time till the doors go quiet. But we're still here like we don't see the night slipping out from underneath. Fingers tracing circles slow, like you don't wanna let me go. There's something in the way you move, makes me wish this moment never moves. Stay just a little while longer, we don't need to run away. Let the morning wait forever, we can't keep the night in place. One more dance, one more chance, one more song before it's gone. If this ends when lights come on, let's pretend they're staying on. Glass is empty, but we don't care. There's more than wine between us here. The jukebox hums that old refrain, like it's trying to ease the pain. I don't ask where this will go, don't wanna break what we don't know. Just right now is all I need, you and me, and this heartbeat. Stay just a little while longer, we don't need to say goodbye. Let the world fade out behind us while we're lost in you and I. One more touch, one more look, hold it close before it's gone. If this ends when lights come on, let's pretend they're staying on. yesterday. The calling last call from the door, but we don't hear it anymore. If this is all we get tonight, let's make it feel like it's our whole life. So stay right here, don't say goodbye. Just you and me beneath these lights. There's a photograph still lying on the floor, face down where it used to mean much more. Every corner of this empty room still echoes something tied to you. I was holding on to something I could never save. Now I'm learning how to live another way. I tried to be the answer to your pain, but you were already gone before I stayed. We were the fire that never learned to last, burning too bright to ever hold it fast. I gave you every part I had inside. You let it slip away in time. Now I'm standing in the truth that cuts so deep, where all I loved is buried underneath. There's a whisper in the quiet after you, like a song that never found its tune. I was chasing something more than what was real, never knowing how it's meant to feel. Every promise turned to fading light, every moment slipping out of sight. I tried to hold the storm inside your name, but you were never meant to stay the same. We were the fire that burned without control, trying to save a love we couldn't hold. I gave you everything I could become. You turned away before the damage was done. Now I'm standing in the ashes that remain, and somehow they don't feel the same. There's a rhythm in the silence left behind, like your heartbeat fading out of time. I was reaching for a future in your hands, never knew it wasn't part of the plan. Every broken piece I thought was gone is the reason I am moving on. We were the fire that turned into dust, built on something that we couldn't trust. I gave you every part of who I was. You let it fall, it wasn't enough. But there's a strength inside the scars you made, and it's brighter than the light before it started to begin. We were the fire. Now I don't look back, just ashes still remember. Ain't much changed around here. Still got your favorite on the shelf, though I don't touch nothing else. The same old label, dusting now, but I still bring it down somehow. First sip hits, and there you are, leaning, laughing by the bar, like you never walked away, like you're just a drink away. Same bottle, different night, same old lie, till I'm alright. Every sip just brings you back through the cracks I can't patch. I say I'm good, but that ain't true. It's just something I get used to, sitting here killing time with your memory and cheap red wine. Everything we used to have. The same bottle, different night, trying not to read the signs, but your shadow's in this room, in the smoke, in the gloom. I say I'm fine, but it's a lie, just getting by, getting by. Pour it slow one more time, let it blow. Put that bottle down for good, but tonight I'm right back here, where I always said I wouldn't. Same bottle, different night, still ain't got you out my mind. Packed my life in a worn-out bag, left a note I won't take back. Didn't say where I was going, Just knew I had to get moving. Engine hum in a fading line of everything I left behind. City lights in the rearview glass, like a past I couldn't outrun. There's miles between who I was and the man I'm trying to become. Every road pulls me away from the weight I couldn't face. But no matter how far I drive, there's a ghost riding shotgun tonight. Still I keep chasing the sun, with miles between who I was. Gas station lights at 2 a.m. Strangers passing, don't know them. Coffee cold in a paper cup, but I ain't slowing down enough. Radio plays a broken tune, sounds like something tied to you. I turn it down, but it don't fade. Some things don't just go away. There's miles between who I was, but I ain't outrunning what I've done. Every turn, every lane still echoes back your name. I can try to leave it all behind, but it's written in this heart of mine. Still I keep chasing the sun, with miles between who I was. Yeah, you can run, but you don't escape. Every road leads you to your mistakes, but maybe somewhere down the line you learn to leave them all Now I'm stronger than the man I was, even with everything I've lost. Every mile called the truth I couldn't see when I was you. I ain't running, I'm moving on to a place where I belong. Still I keep chasing the sun, with miles between who I was. Highway fading into dawn, I'm still driving on. The bar was nearly empty when I walked in. Same old seat where I don't pretend. A glass of something I don't even taste. Just trying to sit with my mistakes. The mirror behind the counter light looked like it knew my whole life. So I nodded at the man I saw, and that was how it all began. No one else was listening here, so I finally made it clear. I talked to myself tonight, told the truth I used to hide. Every lie I built so well finally broke, and I could tell I'm not the same as yesterday. And that's okay, that's okay. For the first time I didn't fight when I talked to myself tonight. place I lost my stand. Every name I couldn't keep, every promise buried deep. And he just listened like he knew, like he's been waiting his whole truth. Then he smiled and shook his head, like you're still alive, not dead. Funny how it takes the night to make you see your own light. I talk to myself tonight in a way that felt alright. Every scar became a story, every loss turned into glory. I don't need to run again from the man I've always been. For the first time in my life, I talk to myself tonight. If I'd known it would feel this real, I wouldn't have it what I feel. Sometimes healing doesn't come from time, it comes from saying you're not fine. You how to stay. I don't need to run or hide from the man I keep inside. I think I'll be alright. I talk to myself tonight. Just me and the truth tonight. Called you again. It was 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep. Your name just came over me, like it always does these days. Out of nowhere, no escape. I had your number on my screen, didn't know what it would mean if you picked up what I'd say, or if I'd just hang up again. I don't even know why I tried, when I know the reason why. I almost called you tonight, just to hear you say my name, just to feel like I'm alright, even if it's not the same. I almost crossed that line again, back to where we used to be, but I stopped before it rained, 'cause you're not mine to need. I still keep your text thread there, scroll sometimes like you still care. Every word just pulls me in, like it never had an end. I know better, I really do. There's no going back to you, but Some nights don't listen well to the truths I try to tell. It's like my heart don't understand what my mind already can. I almost called you tonight, almost gave it one more try, almost let you back inside all the places I still hide. I almost let myself forget everything we had to lose, but I stopped before regret. Turn me back to you. If you answered, would it fix anything, or just break me again? I almost called you, but I didn't. We were close, but never close enough. Felt like love, but we never called it love. We talked for hours late at night about our dreams and different lives. There was something in your tone that made me feel less alone. We never crossed that fragile line, but something blurred between yours and mine, like standing right at the edge, too scared to take that step. We never said it out loud, but it was there somehow. In every look, every pause, in every almost we lost. Now it's gone without a trace, just a feeling I can't replace. We never held it, but we knew there was something between me and you. You're just a name I know in conversations long ago. Different paths, different days, we just slowly drifted away. I don't know if you felt it too, or if it was just something I went through, but it still lingers in my mind, like a moment frozen in time. We never said it out loud, but it was real without a doubt. In every silence we shared, in every moment we cared. Now it's just a memory of what we almost could be. We never tried, we never knew what it meant between me and you. Some things are meant to start, they just live quietly in your heart. Not every love is meant to stay, some just fade without a name. We were something just not enough. Felt like love, but we never called it love. Yeah. Why are you still here? I say I'm done, you don't mean it. I say I moved on, you don't feel it. I close my eyes, you still see me. I walk away, but you don't leave me. I change the song, it still finds you. I change my mind, right back to you. I tell myself, don't go there, but every road just takes me there. Every time I think I'm free, you come back in pieces. So talk me out of you. Tell me something I can hold on to. Give me a reason to let you go, 'cause I don't know how to do it alone. Talk me out of you, 'cause every little thing pulls me through. I'm trying hard, but it ain't enough when I'm still caught in your love. I meet new eyes, they don't see me. I hear new laughs, they don't reach me. I feel my time, it don't heal me. I say your name, still feels real. Maybe I'm just stuck inside everything we left behind. So talk me out of you, break the spell I'm running to. Every memory pulls me back, like I'm caught inside your tracks. Talk me out of you, 'cause I don't know what else to do. I'm moving on, but standing still, fighting something I still feel. If you're not here, why do you feel so close? Talk me out. Talk me out of you. Talk me out of you. Feels like a lifetime ago. I remember when I said I'll be somewhere else instead, chasing something bigger than the small town I'm living in. Had it mapped out in my head, every step and where it led. But somewhere along the line, I just left it all behind. These dreams I put on hold, just waited quietly somewhere inside of me. I traded time for staying safe, watched a few years slip away, but they're still there calling me. These dreams I couldn't be. I took a job, I played it right, stayed inside the lines in sight. Told myself it's just for now, but just for now is years somehow. Friends moved on, some moved away, some became what they would say, and I'm still here asking why I let my chances pass me by. These dreams I put on hold still feel close, still feel bold, like they're one step out of reach. Still got something left to teach. Maybe I'm not too far gone, maybe I've been here too long, standing still, but time don't wait. Still I feel it ain't too late. What if I just start again? Even if I don't know when, or where it leads, or what it costs. Maybe that's the point I lost. I ain't done, I ain't too old to go chase what I let go. Maybe one day I'll unfold all those dreams I put on hold. Soft lights fading on your face, time slows down in this quiet place. They're closing up, I hear the sound, chairs going up, lights going down. We're still lost in our own little world, like nothing else matters, just you and this girl. Your eyes don't say what your lips won't tell, but I can feel it just as well. There's something here we can't explain, like holding on to falling rain. Don't let this moment slip away. We don't gotta find the words to say, just stay right here, don't move too fast. Let's make a memory that lasts one more minute, one more song. Right here's where we both belong. If this is all we ever get, let's make it something we won't forget. Your hand fits mine like it always knew, like it's been waiting just for you. No need to talk about what's next, no need to label what this is. We got the night, that's all we need. No past, no future in between, just heartbeat timing perfectly, like this is how it's meant to be. Don't let this moment slip away. We don't gotta find the words to say, just stay right here, don't move Let's make a memory that lasts one more second in your eyes before the morning breaks the night. If this fades with daylight's breath, let's hold it close and nothing less. We don't know where this road might lead, but right now that don't matter to me. 'Cause in this space, in this light, everything feels right. They're calling out, it's time to go, but neither one of us moves slow. Like if we stay just one more try, we could outlast goodbye. So stay right here, don't say a word. Let silence be the thing we heard. Morning light through broken blinds, dust and gold, a brand new time. I woke up without the weight that used to sit on every day. Same old room, but something's changed. The silence doesn't feel the same. There was a time I couldn't breathe under all those memories. Now they drift like passing clouds, they don't pull me down. There's a light through the cracks where the pain once lived. Every piece of my past got me here like this. I was lost, I was alone, I was barely holding on. Now I'm standing in the sun, like I finally belong. I still think of you sometimes, but it don't rewind my mind. It's just part of who I've been, not a place I'm living in. I found peace in letting go, letting life just take control. There's a road ahead of me, wide and open finally. There's a light through the cracks, shining soft but strong. Every tear that I had didn't last too long. I was breaking apart, now I'm coming undone, in the best kind of way, like a new day begun. I don't need to hold the past to prove that it was real. I can carry what it meant and still learn how to heal. Morning's here, I'm stepping out. No more shadows, no more doubt. What I lost ain't what I lack. There's a light through the cracks. Spoken ways that bent my truth, like I was something made for you. Every word felt like a chain, disguised in something close to love or pain. I kept shrinking just to stay in a version you could shape. But somewhere deep beneath it all, I heard my own voice call, and I forgot I had to say until I chose to walk away. I took my name back from your hands. I stopped becoming what you planned. Every piece you tried to break is every piece I won't replace. Now I'm standing where I finally belong. No longer quiet, no longer wrong. I took my name back and I'm gone. Called it love, I called it fear, but fear was all that kept me here. Every silence I would swallow down was just a way to keep you around. But silence turns into a scream when you finally see what it means. And I can't unhear the sound of me refusing to stay down. I don't know who I was. I learned that truth the hardest way. I took my name back from your grip, from every word that you used to clip, the edges of the life I knew before I stopped belonging to you. Now every step I take is mine. No borrowed breath, no borrowed time. If love means losing who you are, then I was never where you are. And every scar you left behind just taught me how to draw the line. I was never yours to break. Stand. No more echoes in your name. I am not the same. That old tape clicks, starts to spin. Static noise, then you walk in. There's a box of things I never moved, Dust on memories stuck on you. Photographs turned face down slow, but I still know what they show. I press play just one more time. Hear your voice between the lines, like you're sitting next to me in the place we used to be. That old tape still plays you clear, like you'll never disappear. Every word, every sound brings your shadow back around. I try to leave it all behind, but you're recorded in my mind. Yeah, it fades, but never breaks. That old tape still plays. I don't hurt the way I did, but I don't forget you either. There's a calm inside the pain, like standing in a quiet rain. I don't reach for you no more, like I did so many times before. But every now and then it's true, I still rewind my way to you. That old tape still plays you clear, through the silence, through the years. Not as loud, but just enough to remind me what it was. I let go of what we made, but I don't erase your name. Some things time can't replace. That old tape still plays. They don't stay the way they were, but they don't completely blur. Tape runs out, the silence stays, but I don't press rewind again. I let it stop, I let it fade still. That old tape plays. That old tape plays. Don't stop, don't stop. Let it play again. We found something in the low light glow, didn't ask where it might go. Just a moment we could hold before it turned to something old. Your laugh hit like a melody, stuck on loop inside of me. Didn't need no words to say, we just let the music play. We were right there on the edge of something we won't forget. Keep the night on repeat, don't let it fade out on me. If it ends when the lights come on, then let's pretend they're gone. Keep the night on repeat, stay right here next to me. We don't need forever now, just don't let this moment down. ticking on the wall, but we don't hear it at all. Like we froze inside a frame where everything just stayed the same. Yeah, your hand locked into mine, like we're still in borrowed time. If this breaks when morning comes, I'll take it while it's still ours. We don't need to understand, we just need this while we can. Keep the night on repeat, don't let it fade out on me. If it's gone when daylight shows, then nobody has to know. Keep the night on repeat, every breath, every beat. If it's only for tonight, let's make it feel like all our lives. We can stay just like this, no tomorrow, no what ifs. Keep the night on repeat, keep the night on repeat. Don't let it fade, don't let it fade. Don't let it fade. No slam doors, no tears tonight. Just quiet words and fading light. We sat there saying what we knew before the truth was overdue. No blame to place, no lines to draw, just something we both saw. The way we changed, the way we grew, didn't fit like we used to. Still there's something in your eyes that makes this harder to realize. We let it go with love, didn't tear it all apart, didn't turn it into scars. We just laid it down enough to walk away with trust, knowing what we had was real, even if it couldn't heal. Yeah, we let it go with love. No broken glass, no angry words, just silence louder than it hurts. Your hand slipped slowly out of mine, like we both knew it was time. I carry what we used to be, not as pain but memory, something good that couldn't stay, but didn't have to fade away. We let it go with love, didn't fight until it broke, didn't drown in all the smoke. We just knew when it was done, and didn't try to run from the truth we couldn't change, even if it felt so strange. Yeah, we let it go with love. Maybe that's the didn't care, but because it wasn't there. No regrets, no need to prove, just two souls that had to move. Still I think of what it was, the night we let it go with love. I don't fall apart the way I used to when the silence hits too loud. I just sit with what I'm feeling, let it move through me somehow. There was a time I couldn't breathe here in the spaces you once filled. Now I let the empty moments do the healing that they will. And it doesn't break me open like it used to do before. I learned to stay standing when everything was gone. Not because I'm stronger, but because I moved on. Every scar is just a chapter that I don't read the same. I learned to stay standing through the weight of change. I still hear you in the distance, but it doesn't call me back like a song I used to know once. Now I barely feel the track. Every memory is quieter, like it lost its hold on me. Not a race, just less important than the person I can be. And I stopped needing answers for everything you were. I learned to stay standing when the world let go of me. Not because it's easy, but because I let it be. Every moment I was breaking turned into something new. I learned to stay standing without needing you. If I ever look behind me, it's not to go back there, it's just to understand how far I've come from who I was there. Still here, just different. And that's enough. There's a picture in a dusty frame, faded colors, but I know the names. Front yard grass and a summer sky, back when days just drifted by. Mama calling from the screen door light, dinner waiting every night. Didn't know how fast to go, didn't know what I didn't know. Take me back when it was simple, before the wait, before the middle, when a dream was just a dream and life was more than in between. I'd give anything to feel that kind of time that felt so real. Yeah, I'd go back if I could, back when everything was good. Bikes laid down in the gravel road, laughing loud with nowhere to go. Every sunset felt like gold, every story left untold. Now the silence, it's a little different, every memory feels distant, but I carry what remains through the changes and the days. Take me back when it was simple, before the lines got complicated, when forever felt so close and nothing ever had a cost. Now I see it clearer than I should, how we never knew how good those moments really were, before they turned into a blur. We grow up, but we don't choose all the things we're bound to lose. But somewhere in the heart we keep pieces time can never reach. Oh. Back when everything was good, still lives somewhere in me. Back when it was simple,